What do you think of that?
Love it. Love it so much.
I get goosebumps every time. Thank you very much. Just Plain Paul. You can find him on Instagram, Just Plain Paul. That was completely created by him. The music, the graphics, like everything about that was his imagination going off of some like not great direction from us.
You should have heard the first meeting. It was like, well, we want something like with an 80s vibe, but it has to, but I want it like angelic, like a Poltergeist song, and he just nailed it.
He did. So that will be coming to Paranormal Crossroad as a new intro soon. When we premiere on July 17th, I think we're still going to do the one. I know, like when we premiere.
Oh my God, it just still doesn't seem real.
It'll still be the intro that you've gotten used to, just because, I mean, we're gonna have a lot of people watching for the first time, and Kitsie has done such a good job of sort of introducing our show and telling people what to expect from it. So July 17th, we're gonna be on Channel 23 at midnight. If we can stay at midnight. I know it's going to be so fun. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. The reviews are in, and Paul, everybody is loving that intro. Yeah, awesome. I mean, these are the people that follow our show, and we are so appreciative of you. As we stand right now, we are 115% of goal. What?
Who'd have thunk? Who would have thunk?
Yes. And so I thought maybe, Kitsie, should we this is Thank You Thursday, and we have, Kitsie's going to do an oracle card reading for us. Yes. We have a few other fun things to show you tonight, but since it is Thank You Thursday, and this is all about thanking all of you for getting us on TV July 17th on WNDY.
WNDY. We are Paranormal Crossroad on WNDY.
We are Paranormal Crossroad on WNDY. I love your hair, by the way. It's fantastic.
Totally stole that idea from you.
Well, I stole it from the girl in, oh my gosh, I can't even remember I binged it so fast on Netflix. I can't remember. Winx, the Winx saga.
I don't think I've seen that.
Oh my gosh, watch it. It's all like fairies and all the stuff that we love. And the main
It's very Tinkerbellish now that you say that.
Yes, right? Yeah, so the main character has got long red hair. She's a ginger, and she always wears it with the bun on top of her head. And I was like, well,
huge fan.
Start doing that. Yes. ParanormalCrossroad.com is where you can go to see the trailer for our new episode, which drops tomorrow.
Tonight at midnight, really.
Tonight everything's midnight. Oh my gosh. Tonight at midnight. All right. And ParanormalCrossroad.com is also where you can go to donate to our Kickstarter. We'll get into a few of the things that got funded from our wish list that we want to thank you for. But first, should we just roll through all of the amazing people who have backed us so far and give
Yes.
them their Thank You Thursday shout out.
I have a list and you have a list. Do you want to go first or do you want me to?
You go ahead and roll out your list first.
Okay, sounds good. And if I butcher anybody's names, I'm so very sorry.
Same here.
A huge thank you to Drea Torgeson, Kelly McGuire, Susan Brockway, Collectors Inc. Show, aka Chris 51. You guys, we would not be where we are if it was not for Chris 51. He took a phone call from me after he had done his Kickstarter and told me all the stuff and all the things. Victor Dandridge, Lisa Welch, Sandra Pyle, Clay Swain, Paulette Sylvia, Jill Potasnik. That's the one I was worried about.
Jill Potasnik. She's a friend of mine. She actually has helped me with build the social media following that I have. She's amazing.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
she is amazing.
Yes.
Say it again.
Potasnik.
Jill Potasnik, I am so sorry about that. Christina Reisbeck, Courtney Zaug, Zaugg, Alexandra Perry, the best friend I ever had that I never met, Erina Miller, Sherry Bridger, Carrie McPherson, April Goodenberger, Kayla Allen, Sarah, no last name, I guess it's like Cher, Joseph Riley, Ryan Hoke, The Creative Fund by Backer Kit, Tanya Garlitz, Michelle Hamilton, I'm so sorry, and Sarah Paquette. Is that wrong too?
I always say Sarah P because I always say it wrong. Okay. That's our girl Sarah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sarah
I knew,
Paquette.
but I'm like, I've
Yep.
never had to
Paquette.
say her last name. Paquette.
You got it.
Thank you guys so much. Squeeze!
Yeah, and that's like half the list. I mean, this is so amazing. So we have Jay Wright to thank, John Van Mulligan. That sounds fancy. Craig McLean. Oh, that's my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, Connie. Jennifer Sefrin, Karina, Julie Backwell, Kim Paquette, Katie, Mom and Dad. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Jeff Taves, Amy Nelson, Jeff Kuhn, Mary Yoder, Sarah Gibbley, Laura Long, Hillary Butler, Patrick, Shelly Abrams, Corey Cole, Michelle Harold, Julie Glenn, Katie Ursula, Mary Widener, Samantha Miller, and Lee Ann. Woo! Thank you guys. Woo! Tanya, thank you so much. She got one of our Paranormal Crossroads shirts, and it was a little bit too small for her. And our customer service was like, "Well, we'll just send you the right size." And so she was like, "How about I send you the other shirt?" So I'm getting a new shirt. Thank you,
Yay!
Tanya. You guys are so nice.
Can I just jump in here real quick? Is there any possibility? Oh, well, all right.
Bye. No, please do. Please do. So sorry.
No.
What are the chances? We need to figure out a way. The new graphic that we put on social media this week of us as the hairband needs to be just a black and purple and white t-shirt. Just straight across the chest.
God.
Come on. How badass would that be, guys? Let's think about this.
I do like that idea. That's the one thing I forgot to load in tonight was that graphic.
Don't worry. I'm producing.
All right.
Score.
Thank you, Patches.
Boom. Out of here.
So I want to remind everyone, because we've got so many crazy things going on. We're going to pull up the wish list. The words are hard. We're going to pull up the wish list in a moment and go through some of the things that have been funded and talk about some of the things and why they're on that list. Because a few of the things, maybe you're like, that's not exciting, but you have no idea how much we need it.
Yes.
But first,
let me talk to you about GoPros. Okay.
I want to remind everyone that we are getting so close to PopCon and our live show. And if by chance you are tuned in tonight and you didn't know that we are going to be live at PopCon, may I please allow you to be reminded.
And she goes, I thought you were going to go lighter with your hair. Why'd you go darker with your hair? So you just did your hair?
I got my hair done today.
Shut up!
Does anybody
Yay.
else walk around the house humming our theme song, or is it just me listening to it too often while I'm editing?
Oh, I totally do. I totally do. I mean, the open that we got from Paul needs to happen, but that music needs to stay a part of what we do because it's
Oh,
like, yeah, it's so.
It'll be under every interview.
Yay! Yay! Speaking of interviews, I can't make any promises that anything is going to come of this, but I interviewed CJ Ramone from the Ramones this week, and I was so freaked out. It's posted now at kindanertygirls.com. He literally just like made me feel like we were best friends immediately. He's a huge nerd. He loves horror movies. Alien is his favorite franchise. And he even talked about Prometheus and was like, I don't care if people don't like it. Like and then he got talking about how much he loves Sigourney Weaver and went into this whole thing about like female leads and female empowerment. And like, I mean, like, I was like, this is not what I was expecting. No. Like, I was expecting to have to go, deep into some album cut stories and like do a musician interview. He was so cool. And at the end of it, I kind of slipped in because he was talking about the horror stuff, and I was like, I feel like we're at a place now where I might be able to bring this up.
I feel like we're besties, so you're gonna listen to me.
So I told him we were going to be there and we were doing this live show, and he said he's got stories to tell us and he would love to hang out with us at PopCon. So I am just hopeful that maybe.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Can you imagine? Like,
no.
CJ Ramone of the Ramones telling his own paranormal stories to us at PopCon.
Yes, please. I am down for that. You let me know what I need to do, what I need to wear. We're good.
Well, I think it might be good to bring maybe some of our equipment in case he gets into some stuff and wants to maybe talk to. Look at that. Maybe he wants to see if we can talk to these spirits that have been following him around. I think it was one of
haunted too.
One of our followers mentioned something about that. I guess that he talked about like this really, really crazy experience that he had in a hotel room that was like full of spirits and haunted and freaked him out. So I was so bummed because it was the end of the interview and I had a call coming in that I had to take, and I'm like, CJ Ramone is about to tell me his paranormal stories, and I have to tell him, could you tell me that at PopCon?
I'm too busy for you, Mr. Ramone.
I have to go. I've got another call. Oh my God. Yeah. I was so like, is this really happening? But yeah, go give it a listen. Because he was just one of those people that you just wanted to keep listening to. He told stories about the Ramones and being a fan, and then all of a sudden being on stage and being like, how am I one of the Ramones? And, like it was, he was very honest and just fun to listen to. And his panel, I think, is going to be great at PopCon. And, and definitely photo ops, man. It's your opportunity.
Oh, please.
Right? Thank you. Yes. So that'll be fun. We'll keep you posted on if we can get, maybe we could get CJ to pop into one of our panels and share his paranormal stories. That would
if not, we'll see if we can just record something with him real quick about it. I think that'd be fun to do in one of our little Q&As like this.
Yeah, that would be great. All right. Well, I was wondering, Kitsie, if you would be up for, we are, how many days are we? 18 days to go in the Kickstarter?
Yes.
Yes. So we're 18 days in. We have been told like the middle is the hardest part because you get all the excitement in the beginning, and then you got to kind of be like, hey, most people still don't know that this is going on. So you got to keep, chugging along. And then the end, everybody's like, wow, we got to get them to their goal. So
Yeah.
we're in that part of the road trip where it feels like it's never going to end.
Literally, yes. But I mean, we're still excited about it, and it's still
totally
going strong. But
yes,
it's a lot.
it is, and we've got the KJ and Kitsie Timey Wimey adventure coming up for you. But I thought before we do that, maybe we would kind of see for everybody, like we're in the middle of this right now. We've come out of Mercury retrograde, like. What are the
It's a full
cards have
moon
to say?
tonight.
It is full moon. Yes.
Strawberry moon, people. Yes, I brought my cards.
Yay!
So the episode that goes up tomorrow is the first time I actually did a card reading with one of our what do we call them? They're not clients. They're contestants. I don't know. They're haunted, if you will. Our friends.
We have to come up with a word because it's like client, isn't it?
No, and that's so like, ghost hunters.
Yeah.
They're our friends. By the time we leave, they're literally our friends, whether we've met them before or not.
Yes.
But
yes.
And you have to watch the scene where I do my tarot card reading with Evan, because he looks at me and he's like, oh, this is dead on. And I just like lost it. I was just like, what? Oh my God.
Yes. Kitsie's reaction when he validates what she's saying, and she's like, whoa.
Our card just fell on the floor. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, we've got 3 of them.
Are you kidding? 3 cards.
3 cards. So,
okay.
Sorry about my lighting. It's actually my cell phone flash. Okay.
I think you look lovely. You've got like a nice gold tint where I'm over here being a vampire.
It's us.
I don't even know how to stop this. Like, I've shut the light off. I've done I'm like, I guess this is, I don't know. Is this what I look like?
Turn the brightness display down on your laptop and then you'll be good.
Really?
Oh yeah. 100%.
Okay.
Yeah. The little button up top there.
Okay, guys, these cards are like legit gorgeous. I have to put my glasses on, so we will get a glare for a second. Remember, I told you I have my flash on. So first up, we have a new start is coming, which I keep, where am I at? Here we go. I keep pulling this card for myself, which is a good sign. A new start is coming. New things are literally around the corner. Everywhere I'm looking, I feel like all the astrology reports I've been reading are all saying the same thing. But look for the signs, guys. You may not know what it is right now, but your guides, your angels, they are trying to tell you. So please pay attention. It may be a song you hear on the radio 3 times in a day. It may be a billboard that just catches your attention, and that one word on there that might be your sign. Next up, what do we need to release? Nope. No.
Yeah,
there we go.
There you go.
And I feel like everybody needs to let something toxic in your life go right now, whether it's a group of people, whether it's a person, whether it's a Facebook group, whether it's people on Facebook. We need to
sometimes it's just like figure out like what's that habit that you just like think about the things that you do that you're just doing. If it doesn't, I mean, I hate to say, if it doesn't bring you joy, don't do it anymore. This does not bring you joy. Go away.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's time to let the toxic go. You know what it is. We all do. It's time to let that go. Get over it. I personally have been doing a lot of shadow work lately, which what that is where you release past traumas. It's where you figure out things you don't like about yourself, but sometimes you don't realize that you do that. It's usually when somebody else is doing this thing that really annoys you, it's actually a reflection on yourself. So let's say that toxic friend does that toxic thing. So watch for that, because it's just reflecting off you as well. So look for what you need to let go of in your life. And last but not least, we have a time for healing. So you do those things, you release, you watch for your new start that is coming, you watch for those signs, and you'll just feel better. So, guys, I don't do this for my own health. I'm just telling you, these are things that everybody needs to do.
Yeah. Yes, and Michelle has been one of our PX roadies from the beginning, and was in the basics of spirituality workshop with us. And I know that she's been working really hard. And when you start really setting your intentions and living more on purpose, you start to see things happen. You start to really see a shift. So,
and something's telling me in my head to tell everybody, listen, don't react. Whatever it is you're dealing with, listen, don't react. I don't know who out there needs to hear that, but voices in my head told me to say that out loud.
It's so hard. You know what I'm the worst at is the text thing. Like, if I get something that I think is in some way, shape, or form, like, did you just send that to me? Oh, you're going to get it. And I'm like, why did I do that? I need to settle down. I don't even know if that was their tone. I read it as their tone.
I know. I do that too. I really do that too, especially with my husband. Poor guy.
All right, guys. Well, we have another segment for you in the Timey Wimey journeys of KJ and Kitsie. Let's see what's going on in the TARDIS.
The following is a fictional tale of two women bringing peace to their timey-wimey friend. It is intended for entertainment purposes only. In the event that you are entertained, we shamelessly ask that you help kickstart our actual show, Paranormal Crossroad, bringing peace to those experiencing the paranormal. Go to paranormalcrossroad.com.
What are we doing here?
I feel the TARDIS is haunted.
So we brought our equipment. Would you like us to do a full-scale investigation?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we've got the doctor. Hey, can you be our cameraman?
Of course.
Oh, yay! Yay!
Now, how do I'm not familiar with...
Point it towards us, the front.
This.
That way we can...
Yeah, just like that.
Oh, I think I got it now.
Okay. So, you're going to be amazed. These will tell us who is haunting your TARDIS.
Yes.
Doctor, Mr. Doctor.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Just the doctor's fine.
okay.
I can't believe your sonic screwdriver wouldn't tell you.
It's sonic, not spiritual.
So maybe that's what's haunted.
A haunted sonic screwdriver.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Plot twist!
All right, so
Spoilers!
So, spirits aboard the TARDIS, we are going to ask that you communicate with us using these rods. We can cross them over for a yes.
Just show us the yes.
Okay.
Mr. Doctor, it's totally haunted.
Yeah, we're not a haunted TARDIS here,
I
pal.
need to check these, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Okay, yep.
Nope, nothing.
Okay. Okay. Told you, there's no tricks here. No.
None.
We're going somewhere.
That was so much fun.
Every time you call him Mr. Doctor, it just cracks me up. Mr. Doctor?
Well, the whole thing, I don't know if our people know it. It was all improv. I said,
Yes.
I want this to happen. I want that to happen. I want this to happen. Let's just have fun. And I got a reaction from KJ the first time I said Mr. Doctor, and I just stuck with it.
Like Mr. Doctor. And also a little shout out to my spirit guide, Elena, who moved the rods for us, because we were scripting it out, and I'm standing there and I'm like, well, who's going to move the rods? Like, I don't move the rods.
Come on, spirit guides.
Little help here. Need a little acting skills from you, spirit guide. And it said that you pointed out Kitsie, you've gotten used to several times now seeing me communicate with my spirit guide, Elena, that she chooses to only move one rod. Like you're like,
Yep.
I know it's her because she only moves one rod.
Yep.
Like, oh, she does. She has her thing.
She does. Her
So,
quirk. I like it.
yes. So that was a ton of fun. We'll be releasing another one next Thank You Thursday. So thank you to everybody. Big thank you to Leanne, who helped us in getting this little guy funded.
Woo!
Yeah. So, Patches, how excited are you to have a new mic system?
Extremely excited.
It's our struggle bus, people. It's our struggle bus.
It really is. I mean, every single investigation we have. No, the Athenaeum is the only one that we had not had trouble with audio.
That's because that was your first one, and they decided they needed to impress you for me, so you would stay on.
That's fair, but yes, guys, seriously, every single. I mean, it goes great, and then all of a sudden, one of the mics just drops out, or it just gets real staticky and clippy, and so thank you from the bottom of not only my heart but everybody's heart on Paranormal Crossroad.
Yeah.
Yes. And I don't know if you can see the list if it looks too small for you, but we have, along with the mic system funded, I know that we have at least one, I think maybe two sets of the light up motion balls coming for the spirits.
Yay!
And we got our movie clipboard is coming. So I will I'll update that. I mean, seriously, you guys, you don't understand. Like, poor Kitsie has to like do this with her, and sometimes it's not a good enough clap. It's like, no, that was a terrible clap.
I can't even high five myself correctly.
And I will jump in here because KJ and I have been editing the adventures of KJ and Kitsie, and it's so crucial to have that clap, to where you're like, oh crap, you spend literally 30 minutes trying to line up the picture and audio. So all respect in the world to Kitsie doing what she does, how she does it, as great as she does it. So
yes.
it having that clapboard it's a lifesaver. Guys,
Yes.
thank you.
Now, another thing that you can help fund is an assistant editor for Kitsie. Now this does not, we have it up there. It would be to really hire someone on a regular basis, it would be $1,500. But I saw a few people in the group that were asking, like, can we go in on things together? You don't have to fully fund any of this. You give what you can. We're about $1,800 away from the stretch goal, and I want to say, Kitsie, when we reach that $3,000, that's when they get your Moira. Can we talk about that?
Yes. Right? So I am obsessed with Schitt's Creek. I hope all of you are as well. And so we did the Timey Wimey adventure, and then I had a couple ideas for other cosplay things to do, and we had talked about doing The Walking Dead, things like that, but I don't know if you guys know this, but we live a good hour, 15 minutes away from each other. And when I'm on the camper like I am right now, it's like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So I decided, I was watching Schitt's Creek, and Moira in the closet is magical. So I dressed up as Moira. And I did this one podcast story on Oddity Files as Moira the entire time, and everybody loved it. So the best Moira I can do, it's not Catherine O'Hara by any means, but she is haunted and she needs to speak to her ghosty gals.
Yes.
So I feel like we're going to keep going with the Timey Wimey adventures, but the ghosty gals, I think, is like that's a reward for all of us when we hit this next goal, if that sounds okay to you.
I love it.
So yeah, I mean, you guys, these things don't sound exciting to you. Editing software, hard drives, SD cards, a GoPro camera. But like when you're watching the episode tomorrow, everything that you see with me and Evan and the like really crazy communication that we're having is a GoPro. And I will fully admit that I made the rookie mistake of not having a microphone and camera with me because I don't know how to do these things. And the
Well, sometimes stuff happens and you're there. They got the GoPro was in there.
right, because we weren't set up. You guys were outside doing things, and Evan and I were just sort of chit-chatting, talking about what it was going to be like. And it was like, I think we need to go in the bedroom.
And a mistake on my part, that was actually the GoPro that keeps erroring out. We're lucky we even got that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would have been devastating if that wouldn't have.
And that was also the investigation we did that had like the catastrophic audio failures the entire time. And every single battery that was for every camera, the power just got sucked out of it, just gone.
Well, we had to switch from the lav mics to an actual boom mic, and we rarely ever do that, except for, I mean, it happened one other time, but yeah. That's why we need the new mics.
That's why the mics were like the big thing. Like when we found out that the mics were funded, we were like, wow, this is going to be amazing. But yeah, you don't have to fully fund anything. If you want to say, you know what, I've got $25 and I want to put it towards helping you guys get an editor, like just let me know. Or you just want to donate, like it's all going to that stretch goal of $3,000, which will get us all of these things. So I wanted to make sure that we made that clear to you, that we're not asking anyone to come through with $1,500 for an editor. Like you can do 50, you can do 10.
It takes a village, people.
Yes, it does.
I've even seen some Kickstarter campaigns that go into like a goal of, let's see if we can get 50 people to back us in the next week at $1. Like, can you get your friends to all go give $1? Like there are like, it doesn't matter. It's the end goal. It's not necessarily, we wanted to be transparent for you to see that if you are willing to back us and contribute to what we're doing, that you see what we're going to be doing with it and what's needed. So it was more about a transparency and less about like, buy us an SD card for $100. Let's see. Michelle, can we send extra to you? Extra
money?
What?
Yes.
I mean, yes.
Please and thank you. And honestly, guys, I don't want you to think that we're just, begging for you. This is all for the betterment of the show. And I know everybody that's here with us right now loves what we do and loves the message we put out there. And these things can only help us do that better and more beautifully. And
yes.
I don't know where I was going with that, but thank you. That's where I'm going to end with it.
And guys, remember, Kitsie has been investigating the paranormal for years and years and years. Most of this is her original equipment from years and years and years ago. So everything has what's called a functional obsolescence. So like everything eventually does break down. Just think about your car. You put so many miles on your car, guess what? It's gonna finally stop running. So again, that's why, like Kitsie said, so it's so critical to have all this. I mean, we're not looking for the Mercedes-Benz of stuff. We're looking for stuff that can make us give you the best product for everything that you deserve. And so everything that has happened right now, that's why we thank you guys so often and so much.
Yes. And Michelle, I think that the way that you, I'll talk to you about that. There's a way to, it's like you have to change your pledge. So you like move your pledge up. I can't think of what the word is, but I've seen a couple of people who've done that. So yes, there is a way, if you've already pledged, for you to be able to say, I want to go to the next level, or I want to, donate $20 more. So I'll kind of dig into that, because I know you can do it, because I've seen other people do it. But that's sort of a technical into the weeds of Kickstarter. But I'll let you know. And if anybody else is having that problem, please, I'm happy to help you figure out how to donate more.
Yeah, she is our Kickstarter guru, people, as I edit episodes for both WNDY and for y'all.
Yes. Samantha, thank you very much for hopping in here. We are actually getting ready to wrap up here, because we've got a brand new episode premiering at midnight. This will be like the last one that we do, like, YouTube and not TV. So
yeah. We need to talk about that. There is a part 2 to it. Did we leave them hanging?
What do you mean?
With Evans? Yeah. We'll think. Maybe we'll make it a stretch goal.
Oh, to get Evan part 2. Otherwise, you'll have to wait until the season has started over. Oh my goodness. Ooh.
I'm evil.
And I know.
Sorry.
I think it was Tanya who was like, because she's one of our backers, so she got to see the episode early, and she was screaming at the TV that it ended.
It ends kind of abruptly too. So.
It does. All right, we'll figure that out. And if you guys have suggestions, if you have challenges, I don't think I even told you this yet, Kitsie. I have my little nephew has challenged me to a lemon juice drink off.
Ooh.
And he can, like, his mom can put a lemon through the squeezer and hand him a glass of lemon juice, and he chugs it and puts it down like no problem.
Oh God, no, I couldn't do that. I can't do sour. Oh, don't. Well, I know what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Don't make me do it.
No, I'm not gonna make you do it. No, he didn't challenge you. He challenged me.
Okay.
It's like he's trying to understand this Kickstarter thing, and he's like, so you guys have to do different things, and he's like, you should drink lemon juice and see if you can tolerate it like I do, and we should have a drink off. And I'm like, oh my God. Well, and I'm also thinking, this kid's going to be the life of the party in college.
He's already having you do shots.
He's already like, let's slam this thing that's going to be terrible for us. So that's coming soon. And again, just, reminder, guys, that we would love to see you all at PopCon. And if you can get your tickets in advance, it helps PopCon plan. It helps us plan. If you are planning on going, go ahead and get your tickets at popcon.us. And don't forget that you can go to the gallery reading with Tiffany as well. So
yeah, time is actually running low on that already.
Jeez. It is. I know. I'm trying to it's all good. Everything's going to happen the way it's
didn't meditate today. I need to do that after we finish.
I didn't either. So I think before we go, because we had some people who joined late, I would love to show them our new credits from our wonderful fall. I also want to show you how you
Ursula Good. She is the best Photoshop pro ever. I love her so much.
We have another one already made.
Look at you two.
I didn't think she could turn it around so fast, and she did. But I'm gonna wait until this weekend to premiere it. It will.
She's amazing.
And you will, and Kitsie will see it when the rest of you see it. I literally had that made, and she didn't know about it, and I just tagged her in it. And then I was going about my day, and I'm like, why hasn't Kitsie looked at the picture I tagged her in yet?
Honestly, I apparently have as big a head as Vince Neil, because I have a huge head, and my head doesn't look any different on his body than his. So
And did you hear that Vince Neil is coming to the Indiana State Fair?
What? Oh, I wonder if he's haunted.
I don't know, man, but we could be there. There might be something. There might be something going on with us in the Indiana State Fair. I'll keep
You guys have no idea what's going on behind the scenes.
I
We
know.
don't sleep anymore at all.
We don't. But it's all like we're laughing
Amazing
and we're
things.
like
Yeah.
giggly squeeze all the time. Like, is this really happening now? Is this really happening? And and none of it would be happening if you guys hadn't already done what you did. So
Yes.
thank you so much, because there are so many things that we are going to be able to share with you on this road. And it's going to be so much fun.
It's literally just the beginning of the road trip, guys.
Yes.
And I can't wait for you guys all to follow along. We'll just start a convoy down the highway, and it'll be the road to peace.
There we go. I love it. All right. I'm going to show everybody who hasn't seen the episode premieres at midnight, where I'm going to show you the teaser one more time, and then hang on. After that, our brand new credits by Just Plain Paul. Follow him on Instagram and let him do awesome things for you too. Bye, guys.
Bye.
And it's
Are you scared?
I'm terrified telling you the story.
Okay, you seem a little,
Yeah.
a little wound up. So
Yeah.
you turn the corner and you see
Like
TV static.
like taller than the doorway, but it's in the shape of a person.
We just want to tell their story.
And it says take time to breathe out. We were just talking about how nervous you are. You're an anxious gentleman from time to time. You need to breathe a little more.
Do you have any questions for Edie? She's here.
I'm about to cry.
I know. It's like super emotional when you realize they're really, really still here, right?
Just repeating I love you is safe. I'm here for you. The change you've made.
That's what I thought about, the change he's made.
We are Paranormal Crossroad.
Meet me